record this. I don't forgot to record this. It's gonna be down here. Simultaneously. Wow. All right. So, do you know how to share your screen? Shane, you know how to share your screen? I can't hear you. I see you unmuted yourself. This normally happens. You want to share your chart? Let me see. He probably in the chat. Let me see. I can. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick and see if yours will pop up. Go ahead and try to share your screen now, Shane. And you don't have to if you don't want to. I just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to help some people. And then I'm gonna keep charting. Don't worry about it. Microphone EU be back. All right, no problem, bro. I got you. Boom. But yeah, if anybody wants to, I'll tell you what happens when that happens. Your fear starts to leave your body. Why? Because you start talking. Obviously, you look at me some type of way, right? So when you're charting and then I'm giving you directions like, oh, I would do this, I would do that. It helps you, the individual, like, oh, okay, and it builds your confidence. And then guess what happens? You start to chart even more. You know what I'm saying? So I just know because I do this on one-on-ones and I do it for people, and I've seen the development of people doing that when they're using their chart, right? Because it's not to say that you're going to chart as quick, not even as quick as I'm charting. You might not see what I'm seeing, and now I'm able to see what you saw and be like, oh, I see what you see, but I look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just a learning process. But all right, I'll chart up SPY. So first thing I'm seeing on SPY is a hammer. Oh, pin bar, right? With that being said, I've been looking at these price actions, right? Because we continue to gap down once we finally broke around here at the 416 levels. 416 levels, there's major sellers up there. So with that happening, I'm like, hey, we possibly continue gapping down, right? But I'm not going to let that guide me. I'm going to let this guide me, and also understanding that this is the bottom of a downtrend, and also understanding that what do we look for on the bottom of a downtrend? We look for pin bars. We look for any bullish reversals, right? Which is a pin bar. If we was to go back in time, we got a pin bar here, right? Just to give you confidence and seeing what you're seeing, right? Because you might see the market open up crazy and then it gives you that move and you're like, oh my God, I knew it was going to happen. But you wasn't patient enough, right? So we got a pin bar here, and I'm saying we're either going to gap up, abandon baby. We're either going to gap up or create the morning star and continue to push up and fill gap, right? We had a pin bar here and we've seen a continuation, right? Let's go ahead and try to find more pin bars. We did find a pin bar here, right? And understand one thing, even though this is a red candle, you found this pin bar at the bottom of the downtrend and it gapped up. That's what that was. So it gave you your move. It gave you that morning star. And you just had to take profits at market opening or at least 10 minutes into the market as it was going down, right? Let's go ahead and find another one. Not this one. This is more so of an inverted pin bar. Nope, it's a spinning top, right? Gapped up. So let's not talk about that one. We caught one right here, right? That's also a pin bar, right? Gapped up. Let's keep going, right? And then also Moody, let's let them. I gotta go.
Moody.
Go ahead.
Hey Moody, on the inverted pin bar on the downtrend, that's not looking at it as a is that an actionable signal?
Yeah,
Inverted pin bar. I know I asked you that Friday, but it was forming it on video on the 4 hour. Was doing the inverted pin bar.
I got a question.
Before,
I got a question. What's is a pin bar actionable signal?
Yes, a pin bar is an actionable signal.
All right, got you. Is a hammer an actionable signal?
Yes, it is.
Is a doji an actionable signal?
Yes, it is.
So if I name any one of those in the reverse, would it be an actionable signal?
Yeah. yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you like how I did that, right?
Tenfold. Appreciate it.
Yeah, imagine a one-on-one. I just like therapy, bro. I love the brain. But yeah, Now this is like a long-legged doji, right? But finding the inverted pin bar on the bottom of a downtrend is still actionable, but what you want to extremely actionable, but you want to wait for confirmation. You always want to wait for confirmation. And what is confirmation? Confirmation is just saying that it broke the previous high of that previous candle. So like this pin bar, right? We got on a smaller time frame, we've been had confirmation. On a daily, you'll wait for this bar to be 1 bar or whatever, or be 2 bar, and that's your confirmation. Breaking and holding, that's automatically. Look, I'll show it to you right here. Pin bar, confirmation. You gapped up, that's your confirmation, and continue, right? Pin bar, confirmation. You see them gap ups? Confirmation, continue, right? That's still a morning star, but it's more of a, this is a star. BW, if you on here, I'm not sure if you are, bro. I think you are. That's more of a star. And oh, bro, I'm on class. Ask those questions, bro. The questions that I don't remember the question, but definitely ask those questions. I'm gonna chart up SPY first and then ask me those questions because it's gonna help somebody. Yeah, see, well, this is more of a spinning top, but like it's still actionable at the bottom of a downtrend, right? So yeah, continuation. I'm just trying to give you confidence in seeing on a chart what normally happens when you get this candle, right? Not the overall pattern. I'm not like, even if I see this, like, understand, head and shoulders. As soon as it broke this neckline right here, I don't care about this no more. It's not there anymore. And that's what I understand. That's done. It's okay as that neckline. People are gonna be like, oh, continuation, man, that's just price action going down, right? And or you can look at the head and shoulders, like shoulder, head, and all of this being the shoulder, coming back down and coming back down the neckline, and you may think continuation, but all that's already passed. Look at this head and shoulders right there, right? And didn't go anywhere and just kept going, right? So not that it didn't go anywhere, it didn't continue to travel to the downside and to travel to the upside, right? So patterns are very subjective, and you got to understand where you're seeing these patterns. When you're seeing these patterns on a bigger time frame, is 9 times out of 10 is not there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to a smaller time frame, it's not there. If you go to another time frame, it's not there, right? It's very actionable to me if I see the pattern on multiple time frames. I'm like, oh snap, it's bull flagging on all these time frames. Then it's very actionable to me. Let me go to the chat real quick. I'm back, fire class, Moody. Fire stuff. Appreciate you. Can't see the chart. Can you see the chart now, Antoine? I had stopped sharing my screen for a second. So let's chart up SPY. I'm gonna go over to the weekly and see what it's looking like on the weekly. Boom, we went 3 bar to the downside, right? This candle is already done. So at the end of the day, there's still a PMG right here, but I'm gonna see what the market says when it opens tomorrow. I'm not gonna go off of this 3 bar. I don't go off of, like, I read and analyze the data, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, we went 3 bar, I'm trying to see it. I'm not gonna do that because that's predicting the market also, but this is a bigger time frame on a weekly. This took 5 days to happen. You know what I'm saying? If I break this down on days, you're not gonna see it like that. Look at it on the 3-day. You're not gonna see it like that. So that's what I keep in mind. So let's go back to this. Let me go to the monthly, how we looking, inverted pin bar, evening start to the downside, still the red strat to try to go ahead and take out target to like 170. Cool. But we're getting bullish. It's very bearish, going bigger and bigger and bigger. But the smaller we get, it gets more how can I say? It gets more bullish.
Bullish.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, cool. So I should have told you what I was doing. I know we have a pin bar on all of these time frames, like daily going to the 3-day. So I was trying to go to like the 4-day, 5-day to find a good range that I can trade, that I want to trade. Boom. Go straight down here. And you can always fix this because when I bring it out further out, I don't always get it right at the bottom of it. I kind of eyeball it. Look, this is what I mean by that. It's like, see, it's not all the way down there. It's almost there. And it doesn't matter if I have the magnets because I'm not on that candlestick really. All right, cool. Now that I did that, my 50% retracements right here. I can also use this as a call entry, right? And that's around 189.15. That's like a lot of money leaving on the table. Doesn't matter what kind of money you're leaving on the table. I just had to say that because I said that. But so don't worry about that. So now that I did that, I'm gonna take it over to the daily. Boom. Now I understand my 50% retracement is right at the gap. Is right when we fill gap. So if I'm taking any calls, I'm looking to start getting out of my position right here around the 189. Why? Because that's the 50% retracement. All I'm gonna want to see from here is if we break and hold, I'm in. But and when I'm doing all of this, think of a smaller time frame, right? Like, let me just take you down there because that's what I'm doing in my head, right? Like 45 minutes. If we break and hold, see, now it looks a little better, right? If we break and hold this, yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting back into my position, right? And we know that the price is here, like on a daily, you didn't see it here, but that's because this is after hours. And as you see, after hours is trying to take us right back to there. And then another thing that I would take this trade, honestly, is because we're already at the 50% retrace, 50 mark on the RSI. And this is my 50% retracement, right? So if we break this and start bouncing on here on even on a smaller time frame, we're taking this up, baby. I could just see what the RSI is going to do, right? So that's another thing. So, and I still haven't even charted this. This is just like me talking about SPY and what I see, right? So boom, now let's start the chart. Entry are going to be my white lines. Boop, 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 boop. You're not going to see that white line. Now you're going to see it pop up right there. Those are my entries, right? And anything can change. I will change all of this stuff. Boom. Let's make this yellow to understand. See, boom, and that yellow. And this is why I coordinate my stuff because it's gonna remind me because I'm gonna delete all the fib, right? So in my head, I'm already knowing as soon as I hit yellow, that's my 50% retracement. I don't care that it's that's just a couple of cents shy. You know what I mean? It's not like $1. Let me see, 388 to 3. Yeah, it's not even $1. It's just a few cents shot. I ain't gonna trip about that, right? So as soon as I do that, let's go ahead and get me some targets. Quick little targets. I'm just drawing these targets because I like to. They're not really targets. That's not really a target. That's a target. Like that's the target. These are not targets, but these are my targets. It's just how I utilize the strat and what I like to do. Before I go to a smaller time frame, Moody, don't do that. Show them what you will do. I'll chart all of this stuff. Like boom, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. That's it. I'm not going that much higher on SPY, right? Until I see the price around there, right? And then, or I'll just do that just to like have it on my chart, right? I'm gonna get one more, make that one
Are
gray.
the lines on the body candles, are those like potential resistance areas?
Huh?
you're thinking?
Say that one more time.
The lines you put on the bodies of the candles, is that just potential resistance areas you're thinking
Yeah.
versus targets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally support and resistance. Whenever you see me touching bodies of candles, they're the support and resistance. Whenever you see me touching the wicks, they're targets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these are like potential. I trim here, or I either, hey, let's see how the price is aggregating. All right, cool. I'm holding. Let me go ahead and get to this next one. I'm definitely gonna trim here if I didn't trim here. They're like little trim areas for me too. Now that I did the upside, I'll come to the downside.
Now, could those areas also be considered like maybe add spots, like if it's showing strong price action, volume, and all that?
Yeah, you making, yeah. I love you, bro. Who's talking?
Shane.
Shane, bro, you're amazing.
Yeah, I busted out my laptop. My phone was fucking up on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you share your screen here in a second. I'm gonna just finish charting SPY. I'm gonna be on her.
You're good.
Let me see. Boom. That's a potential gap, right? Right, guys? And that's actually a good gap, Phil. Wow. And these are still red to me, right? They're just letting me know that there's a gap there. And then I'll take this one right here. And I get these targets. I'm just be honest with you. It's because it's gonna go there. It's gonna. All right. So Moody, just explain it. So if anybody understands the strat, right, and if anybody's using the strat that I'm using, the strat open levels, and you start to understand the opening levels and stuff like that, like these W's, these M's, these are the opening levels, right? The opening levels to the 15 and stuff of that nature. Once you start understanding that, now you understand support and resistance, and that's all that is. That is support and resistance, right? And on top of understanding that that is support and resistance, you also know that this is the opening level and the closing level of these candlesticks, right? It always hits the opening and the closing levels of the previous candles, or not always, but 9 times out of 10, the price is gonna hit those levels. Like look at this opening and closing right here, this body. Boom, boom, hit both times. This body, it hit to the bottom, but then this one came and hit the body at the top of this one. And of course, it took out its target of his wick, right? But that's what I just understand. So I just start to chart it up, and I like how he said, I'm gonna add to those. Like I don't talk about it so much about adding to positions, because I wait for those questions to start coming, because what I understand is just because I am quick on my toes to do something like that doesn't mean that you're gonna be quick on your toes, and then that doesn't mean that that person has the capital in their account to do so. So I kind of learned to wait for the questions to come to me and answer those questions. But yeah, that was dope that you did that, Shane. Now that I did that to the downside, that's all the way to 171. I could get one. Hold on, I could get a couple of more. What's down here? Definitely taking this too. All right, cool. So that's charting up spot, but I'm gonna teach y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. So you can take a picture of that because that's me charting up spot. That'll be my entry, my call. Oh, let me let you take a picture real quick. And then this is what I do. This is what I mean by all that can change. When I say all this can change, it's just my entries. I'm going to a 4 hour, boom. You see how it just changed? It's already triggered. 3-2 to the upside. All right, cool. Now that I know that, bring it up here because I ain't trying to get faked out. You know what I'm saying? Puts, dang, I should teach y'all that. That's why y'all be like, damn, your entries be fire. All this starts to change once I get to a smaller time frame because it starts to show me different things. You see that? You see this entry? That just turned into a target. Wow, no more entry. Take. All right, cool. And that's the fib. That white line that you're seeing right there, that's still the fib being on it. Oh yeah, stop playing with me. Yeah, we taking this up. All right, so I'll use that as entry, go to a smaller time frame. Wow, yes. I'll definitely use that as my entry. Why? Because I want to like, you see how I say yes? I'm on a 5-minute time frame. It's overbought on a 5-minute time frame. It's been on an uptrend too, so I can see it coming back down, right? For pre-market or whatever, to do and come back, right? Take it to a 1 minute. How are we looking? That's what I'm talking about. You remember when I said I'm not taking the call trigger? If it triggers and it's the RSI right here on the 1 minute, I'm gonna wait for the pullback and it's gonna trigger my thing again. Bow, and then we're out of here, right? But I'm also gonna take like pre-market levels and things of that nature. It all depends, right? But yep, that'll be my new entries for spot. Oh, so my bad, take a picture again. But you can use the other ones as well. The other ones are going to be great as well. These are just quicker call entries and quicker put entries. That's all. And then I'm going to delete this fib off of this crap. Wow. And it makes the chart look a little more, much more cleaner. And all right, give it a couple of seconds. Now when I take it over to, and I'm only doing this on spot because spot moves, right? Now that I take it over to this time frame, I start looking. All right, we got the gap fill. I start looking at my targets. 390, 392, 395. All right, I want targets in here because there are targets in here. Because this is for day trading purposes now, right? You're gonna take you could trim there. What you gotta understand is you could trim there, you could take profit there, you can take your whole position there, right? As long as this thing is aggregating, is bouncing off of my lines, you can add to your position again, get out of your trade, take all your money. All right, we're watching the consolidation. All right, it looks like it's bouncing now and it's going back up. Boom, buy calls. You know what I'm saying? Take it right back and just keep riding to the keys. You know what I'm saying? Until I guess you can't day trade no more. All right, so this is my call. You could also use this as an entry for your call as well. If you don't want to get faked out right here, or if it's aggregating wrong, you can take calls right here. So what I'll do is from here, 390, 392, I'll just start taking these wicks. Wow. I don't take all of them though, not all the time. Like I'm definitely taking this one, right? What's this one right here? 390, 57, I'm straight. I will put it on there, but I'm gonna explain it to y'all. If I was to put this on here, I'm not trimming here. I'm not trimming. I just want to see the price playing like, okay, cool. We holding my levels and we're going great. That's all I'm going to do at that level. Right. But I'm going to turn it off, but you can have it on yours. How close is 393? This one, exactly what I said with this one. And explain that, Moody, is because it's at a breakout, right? This is going to another level. If it passes this level, it goes to this level. It starts to trade in these levels, right? I can't get it perfect, but all this price action that you see, it trades in there, right in there. And then it goes, boop, takes out that target and trades in there and bloop, goes up. And if it goes up on here, it's going to chill. This is your monthly opening price. So that means that you now go green for monthly, right? On time frame continuity. So that's the same thing I'll do there. This is a trim level. But yeah, that's the same thing I'll do on that level. So I'm not going to put it there, but you can put it there. But I'll definitely take some profits up here, like right there. I'll take some profits right here and want to see us hold this to hit that one. Definitely take that one. Definitely want to look at the price right here at 394. And this is a take profit area as well. And you want to see us holding it to take us to right there, to be able to take us right there. You see how easy that is now? Like when you're trading, that's why I tend to not put all these lines on there because I don't want to confuse anybody. And go, dang, is that all these trims he's taking? No, right? It's just how I like to trade. See, and you can take pictures of this. And you see how I just cleaned up 190 to, I forgot what it was, 190. No, I put that there. No, I didn't. 195. That's how I do it. And then I'll do the same thing right here. But this one's even easier. This is a straight PMG. This is a domino effect. Whenever I see this, think of you just drop this domino. It's gonna go, it's gonna do the same thing. That's pivot machine gun. That's why that's why it's a pivot. The pivots machine gun. It's gonna do that. I promise you. But yeah, you just, all I do is just bow, 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 bow. I ain't gonna get every single one of them, but you know what I mean? That's basically the logic. But let me delete all this because I don't want this on my chart. I'll take those though. Take those and these up here. Right. Once it hits these, definitely this one as well, like right there. Those right there. You good with those? Let's take it to the front. Bow. You see that? It's just, oh dang. It's just a whole bunch of lines. Like me, it's not gonna bother me because I know what I'm doing. Right. But I don't want to bother. And now I do the same thing to the downside. Like if we're going down there, that's how I stay in my trades. Oh, somebody just, yeah, I just seen somebody book a one-on-one session. Yeah. Dang, what day is it? Friday. All right, cool. Yeah. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Like, let me take this over to a daily. And that's why, look, this is what I mean by all the lines. You see, it's just like, dang. But those are the levels. Those are the levels Spot's about to hit. If you put them on your chart, you'll be so amazed. You'll be like, Moody, how in the heck does it hit this level and chill? Or it hits this level and just retrace? Or it hits this level and comes bounce off of this one and keeps running. I promise you. Let's pull up. Oh, Shane, you want to show your chart real quick before I pull up another chart? Because I'll forget, bro. I'll be in the mode. I'll be in a flow.
Yeah, how do you make your data private though? That's what I was trying to figure out this whole time, how to make my information private.
What you mean?
My like account number and everything on my trading.
Oh dang! See, that's why I don't even pull up my I don't pull up my brokerage, bro. I don't know how to do none of that stuff, and I don't even want to learn how to do it because then I'll be like, oh, let me show you how this. You was gonna show your brokerage. I don't know how to do that, bro. I don't know how to make it like invisible.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at, I'm seeing what you're doing, and I'm going to my charts, looking to see if it's any different or if it's similar. But I see exactly what you're looking at and everything, which is my other question is, where would you be looking at calls? Would you be looking at calls for the break of the first yellow line, or even maybe potentially into the break through the half of that
Oh no, my calls are white lines. My calls and put entries are white lines.
Okay,
Green lines are targets in trim areas. Yellow lines is just gap fills. Doesn't it means you can take profit there. It's just letting you know there's a gap fill in there.
gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like here, I'll pull it up on the Discord. Like whenever I drop something, where's Moody's channel? There it is. Like when I drop something, oh, it's not gonna be on there. That you're gonna see it like this when I'm updating, or if I'm in a trade, you're gonna see it like that. But when I first put it out, this is how you're gonna see it. I'm in love with Cat right now, by the way. And I haven't looked at SMH, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to fall in love with SMH too. About to trade the heck out of them this week.
I'll check them out.
Yeah, bruh, SMH and Cat. Oh my God, lovely. I thank God for this setup. So whatchamacallit, don't mind me, bro. I really love charts, bro. But yeah, I'll put them out like that, and I'll let people know like white lines are calls or put entries, green lines are call take profit TP levels, red are those, yellow is this, and I'm gonna add a blue one, and I'm just gonna have a horizontal blue line, and I'm probably gonna use it only for my 50% retracement, just so people can know this is a 50% retracement level. Yeah, and then I started a few weeks back. I had stopped, but people was DMing me and asking me if I could put out like my calls, like what call strike price or put strike price that I'll be looking at or be in, and those are it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and those are the ones that I'll be trading.
No doubt.
Yep. And you can always, you know what I'm saying, if you're in one of my trades, like I tell everybody, you can always just, you know what I'm saying, DM me like, yo, Moody, I'm losing, or this is that. I'm going to respond, especially if you lose, I'm going to respond with quickness. Like, oh, bro, look, do this. Oh, hey, don't cut your losses too quick. Hold on, it's reversing. And it's because, you know, I put the trade out and I'm in the trade. I feel responsible. All right, so, but yeah, I would tell you if you're going to do it off of TOS or something like that with your brokerage, if you don't know how to, block out your personal things, I would say don't show your screen, bro, because I wouldn't do that myself, and I wouldn't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I haven't done it yet. Because
Yeah,
I just can't figure out why this shit. I know there's a way to do it. I just forgot. It's been a while since I've like had to share my screen. So
yeah, I told myself I don't want to learn how to do it because somebody was gonna teach me. I was like, oh no, you ain't gotta do this, and people won't see your stuff, and I don't even want to learn that. That's just an extra process I gotta do then.
I should just sign up for TradingView because I have used it before. I like to think of swim platform. I've got used to it. I'm learning still new things about it. So it's like, I don't know if I want to jump to another whole setup, but at the same time, TradingView does have a lot of stuff that I think swim doesn't, which is pretty cool. For one, the strat study that you can put on here.
Dope. That's what's up, man. So how you liking the group so far, bro?
It's good. It's good. Very informative. Find the class is very entertaining. Keeps interest, interactive, which is good. All questions are answered. It's great. It's a good class to start with if you're just looking to start getting into the market and trying to figure it out.
Where you from?
Massachusetts.
Okay, I can hear the up northern you, the market.
Yeah, I'm up near Boston.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's the let me see, what's the difference between your chart, Shane? Oh, somebody asked me a question in the chat. BW, but yeah, so somebody asked about QQQ, so let's go ahead and chart up QQQ. To be honest with you, it's looking the same thing like SPY, right? But I'm gonna just chart it up real quick, and then we can talk about it.
What?
Where's the dollar move? All right, that's sure. And see, this is why I don't be charting. Like, I just open my chart up, and if I want to trade it, I start charting, and it's because like I'm gonna be able to do this so quick. I'm just like, all right, cool. 4 hour. Cool. Wow. Where's my entry? You see, it's the same thing I just did on spot. That's it. And the only reason I'm saying that's it, because all I'm gonna do is like if I was to go to a 5-minute time frame, I'm gonna do everything I just showed you I would do, like in these big little gaps like that. And just, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just come take out these targets. And I already know that they're gonna be PMGs. All of these, we have PMGs straight back up on majority of all these charts. All right. Another thing I like to do is like I'll look at the 1 hour and just see where we at. All right, cool. We get into the little breakout trade. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But I really like the 4 hour. That's why you see me stop there and I do things, because the 4 hour is where I normally find all of my swings. Or it's not that I find all of my swings there, it's just the time frame that I prefer. Did somebody ask for another chart? Let me just go back into here real quick. I'm gonna read those questions. I've seen somebody ask a couple more questions. Yeah, I did QQQ, the video. Oh, I was supposed to answer this question with the RSI. So, well, I did answer. What levels do you use on RSI? I just eyeball it. Let me like show you, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm on these like 1 minute through the 5 minute, I literally just eyeball it, right? I don't have like a specific, like the only thing specific that I have on RSI is that as soon as it hits my 50% retracement, I'm either looking for calls or puts right there, because that's a breakout trade. So if this is an uptrend, anything between the 50 and the 75 and it's aggregating like this is an uptrend. That's why you see your candles just flying to the top. You see how it's just, even if this went down, you see how you keep flying to the top, because this is an uptrend zone. This is a downtrend zone, right? So these are breakout zones right here. This is support, this is resistance, this is support, this is resistance. So if it gets down to a support level, it's either gonna bounce there, it's gonna break this to go to its next support level, right? So what I understand, if it breaks this, it flushes, right? It's just like right here. You see where it's about to break? Look how it's running up. As soon as it breaks, look how it flushes. If it would have kept going, it would have flushed even more. Like, let's go find one right here. Look. It ran up, hit over bought, came down to right here. This is where it bounced, the green, boom. Right here, it flushed. From 187 took you straight to 185. Flushed. I love these moves. I love, once we break, I'll grab that. If we break, I'm grabbing and going up, because this is all it is. On the RSI is just support and resistance when you're on the 1 minute chart, or from anywhere from the 1 minute chart to like the 3 or 5 minute. The 5 minute could fake you out. So if you don't understand it, use it for like the 1 to the 3 minute chart. I answered that question. Let me go back up here. Yeah, we did a video, we did SPY. We did QQQ. All right, let's go back down. Yep, all good. Class inspired movie, appreciate it. Yep, all good. What's the difference between, dang, I think we charted up something. I don't think we charted up. I think I was just talking. We first was charting up. Oh yeah, we were just talking about Blink. I forgot to record it. But what's the deal? That was for him. Nothing more than Monday. What indicators has the 15 W and M? Oh, it's just a strat. You're not gonna be able to get that unless you're using the strat. Right here, the strat open levels, because those D's and the 15, that's just within here. You go in the settings of the strat and you turn on your open levels. You could turn on your 1 minute, your 5 minute, your 30, all of those. Right. I'm just turning on my 15 and my 60. I might start utilizing this 31. But yeah, they're just your open levels. That's what that is. And what you do is go to the indicator and type in STRAT, and it'll be the strat candles plus open levels active FTC. And to get this right here, Right here, the HW you have to is this indicator. And I just don't call them indicators because they're really not indicators. Indicators are like what indicates you to get in trades and stuff like that. And it's just time frame continuity and it'd be TC. I just type in TC and it's time frame continuity, and that's how you get that on your chart. Right. Boom. All right, let me go back to the chat. Let me see. All right, back in here. Moody, what's popping, bro? EMPH, what is that? A stock? EMPH. EMPH. I never traded that before. I don't know what the heck that is, bro. No, I didn't even know it was energy. Are you asking me to chart this? I'm trying to make sure because I don't know if you type that in as like an error, because you just said EMPH iPhone 29. And what would you like me to do on this, bro? What do you if you could just explain? I already know what to do on it because I see part of the chart. But yeah, just let me know what you seeing. This is so I can be able to help you, right? Or you can mute yourself and engage and just let me know. But I'll keep it up here. Let me see. What about time frame? What about time frame is the 14, or do you edit that as well? I'm confused. What do I use 14 for? I'm trying to think. The heck is 14? What about time frame? Is it the 14, or do you? I don't know, bro. I'm confused. That's why I be like, unmute yourselves, because it like reading is left to the reader's interpretation. And I don't know what I use number. I don't even know if I use the number 14 when I'm trading.
Hey, what's up, Moody? It's Antoine.
What's popping, bro?
Hey, man. Yeah, I was just asking about the RSI. Sometimes people change that time frame to, from 14. You know, standard is 14, right? I know your levels are 25 and 75 for oversold and and overbought, but the RSI time frame, you can change it too. You can lengthen it or shorten it to like a 9 or a 14. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. I never changed that before. I wouldn't do it either because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of wonky. I just was doing some research. I saw some people actually use it. It becomes hypersensitive if you do it 9 as opposed to a 14. I thought in this market with all the volatility, sometimes that'll help you catch a breakout early or a flush early because it's been flushing like crazy.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I just have to do some research. Let me write that down. What's this RSI link?
Yeah, but for everybody, just be careful. It can fake you out because this has done it to me a couple of times, but it's just hypersensitive.
Yeah, I'll definitely do some research, but I want to switch mine over to that. And it's only because I have I don't like to say that because I'm always a student, but I have mastered, like I created my own strategy with the RSI, like how you see that 25 to 75 and the 50 mark break. You don't hear nobody talking about that. Like I created that little style on how I trade. So it's been very successful for me. So it's just hard for me to try, like, I don't know, like I don't like to reinvent the wheel.
No, I understand. You don't want to change your style in the middle of the game, man. I mean, it is what it is, and I appreciate you responding to that question.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But I am gonna try it out, and if it's dope, I'm gonna use it. I'll let you know too. All right. Can you try BIBL? Yeah, what you want? What you looking at for BIBL, Latoya? I want to start asking y'all questions. You know what I'm saying? I like to learn too. Why are you looking at BI? Oh, it's Bill. I said, oh, I thought you were talking about Billy. I thought you were talking about my stock that I like. Bill. Bill Holdings. Ooh. I like you. Yeah, I like you for some reason. We gotta look at the chart. Oracle. Oracle, 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 Oracle. ORCAAO. Oh, I really try to spell it in now. All right. Let me see. Yeah, we could do that too. Ready for boot camp tomorrow? Yeah, I'm ready for boot camp tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Yeah, I'm ready for boot camp tomorrow too. RSI. I was looking past 152 for calls. Oh, this is Latoya on this. Okay. I was looking at 152 for calls. I charted it, but putting my daughter to sleep. Okay, cool. Got you. I charted for you. I charted for you. I'm putting the angel to sleep. I got you. All right, cool. BW, what are you looking at? What do you want me to chart on Oracle, and what are you seeing on Oracle?
What's up, Moody? I see a lot of people that I see a lot of people like, obviously like I just like look for other stocks that people are just talking about, like DraftKings, whatever, and some of like the the biotech. So I just saw Oracle pop up a few times, and I've been having trouble kind of like charting and figuring out like, because obviously I don't think it moves with like the original, like the regular QQQs with spies. So I was trying to figure out a stock like this, how can we like kind of look for opportunities, because I just see a lot of people talking about it. I feel like it looks very bearish still. And it doesn't have like a pin bar like SPY or anything. So I was just curious to like what to look out for on this type of stock.
Don't tell me I don't got no pin bar. I'll go find a pin bar.
I don't have the 4-day chart, or the 4-hour.
Yeah, I have it up there. It's just because I normally don't put certain things on my screen because I don't know. I be going through that human stuff too, bro. Where it's like, bro, I don't be going. Let me shut up. I think it's more so like what I think is like me. If I know something, I'm gonna teach it. I'm gonna show you. Especially you ask me the question, like because it's like, what does it hurt me for you to make money and learn this? But what I've come to realize is like when you find your own way of doing certain things and you dope at it, you don't be wanting to give out your tricks. You don't be wanting to give out your stuff. And I go through it as a human. Like I don't be wanting to how I don't be wanting to record my classes and stuff like that. Like I put hard work into this. Like I lost sleep, bro. I lost friends. I lost family members. Like I just don't talk about it. That's what happens when you become successful and you lose a lot of things along the way. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I understand is like, man, that's the ego, bro. Kill the ego. What the heck? Show people this stuff. But yeah, so and that's why I have it up there now and certain things because I utilize it. So if somebody like, because I've seen other traders like have a 10-day chart and certain things, and I'd be like, what the hell? Why do you have that? Like, I know why I have it. I did that. I don't know no other trader that does that. But what I understand is like, you can help somebody with that. Like, especially if they know you fire or something like that, they'll, you know what I'm saying, secretly learn from you. And then on top of that, like, it'll help them. Like me, I don't really care. Like, if it can help you and put you in a better situation in life, then by all means, even if I don't like you. And it's because you gotta remove, you can't let your heart hardens. You gotta move out of love. All right, so oh my bad. See, and it don't matter what time frame I'm on, I start charting. But I did this on this one because I'm like, oh my goodness, this big old 3-bar. Do I think it's gonna continue? I'm not sure. I don't think so though. I have to look at it because it has full time frame continuity to the downside, so they're not even thinking about buying this up. But it's about just looking at the time frames and understanding what's really going on. Mind you, we already just took out a target right here. We took out its monthly target, so it could now try to come retrace because this is just its second target. But all right, cool. Let's pull What did I do that off for weekly, right? All right, cool. I don't, and another thing, you see me just chart the bottom. I didn't want to chart nothing at the top because I'm gonna find better things as I go to smaller time frames. Check it out one more time on a daily. Coolie cools.
Like for the daily, can we look to like just break the high of the candle? Because it could be an actionable candle, right? So we can break the high or basically break the low. So we should just look for opportunities once that happens.
Yeah, you can. That's one way of looking at it. Yep. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Or you could throw this fib on there. You could
I
throw this
love,
fib.
I love the fib, man. You like that. I honestly chart everything with it. Anytime I see impulse or 3-bar or like some type of impulse candle, I always throw it on there.
Yeah, I love the fib. Or you throw this fib on there, right? And you can take your call entry right here. Right here. And you see how close it is? Boom. And that'll be a target. So like the high of the day will end up being your target. So you could get out and then watch it and then enter for your trigger, because that's a trigger for your calls as well. It makes sense?
What happens if it opens above the red line already and then it kind of like pulls back to the 50?
I'm saying, dang, I can't talk how I want to talk. So, but I would have got hold on. I'd be more excited. I'd be more excited if that happened.
If it's above the 50 and if it opens up above 50, then you still be looking at calls, right?
Yeah, I'd be more excited because now it's at my call entry. Yep. So doing that on the daily, I guess we could chart a little bit of the daily. I guess, right? Why not?
Because I forgot I was like looking at one of your charts and then you're like puts below here, but then like the next day the price like gap down to like that level already. So I'm like, do we just not play that anymore, right?
Nah, I still play it. It's just if I'm looking, what chart was it?
I forgot. I was just looking at your watch list a couple days ago. I forgot the exact one, but then the next morning, I think when everything kind of opened up like significantly down, like it already hit all those targets.
Yeah, it'd be doing that sometimes, bro. Cause that was, and it should have, like, when that happens, I reevaluate the trade and I'll be like, oh, I should have swung this. And then I go look at why I should have swung it, what actionable signals it showed me, and things of that nature, so I could catch it for the next time. But if it gaps down and starts hitting my targets, I just find a new, like, how can I explain it? It's just I like to explain stuff live. It's just better. Like, let's say all these was targets, right? These was targets, this was my entry, and then it hit my entry and then hit these targets. I just started reevaluating the trade, like, all right, we right here. Oh, I'm already on a 3-minute chart. I thought it was on a smaller one. I mean, a different one. I started reevaluating the trade. Like, I started trading what I see here. That makes sense?
Yeah, it's just that the
Right.
RSI looks cooked right there, so I don't even know if it's a good opportunity to like until it kind of like gets back into the range, right? Or you'll still
No, I'm
be
not
looking.
gonna agree with you, bro, because I'm not gonna let my psyche mess me up. I don't care what that RSI is doing. This is
Okay.
what's most important. I'm just using, this is just an indicator. This just helps guide me in the trade. This just, I trade the RSI at times, right? Like when I'm talking about the 50, but there's no reason for me to look at this RSI anymore because it's in no man's land. I don't know what the heck happens down here. I just know that this is support and this is resistance. I know that this is going to be a resistance. I know it's going to go back up here and it could bounce, it could break and go down here. But I know for a fact that this is going back up for it.
Yeah,
Why? Because this is a 1-minute chart and the RSI does not stay down here. And it's also a bullish divergent.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah. So it is going to go back up, right? So what's going to happen here is that it's going to go here, and this is your breakout trade, right? As soon as it breaks up all over this, I'm saying I'll get calls down here regardless. It just makes sense to do that, right? And this is Bitcoin. You're not dealing with, depending on how you trade. No, it doesn't matter where you're trading. You're not dealing with time decay, bro. So it's gonna go back up. Yes, I see Bitcoin going back to this line right here, right there. Right. I'm saying we can watch it, but it's gonna take forever. There's a 1 minute chart, but it's gonna happen. You see the little bounce? Beep, beep. Watch it go. Watch it go like that. Beep. And I don't be trying to be rude, bro. It's just like what I understand is, how can I explain? Like if I was to chill with you for a week, I will, whatever habits you have, I'll fall into your habits as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's just what I know. Like, so if I agree with somebody with something, and I know I don't agree with that, and I'm just like, I'm just agreeing to just like, you know what? Nah, it's gonna throw me off, because once it happens again for me and I'm seeing it on the chart, or I'm seeing that, I'm gonna think of that, or I'm gonna be like, nah, because I remember, I ain't even trying to think of that. I know what normally happens down here. Yeah, let's go to a bigger time frame. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. It's gonna go up. You see, the next person's gonna be scared. You see how I said it's going up, and they're like, oh no, but Moody, it retraced right back down. I don't care. It's still going up. Bear flagging, yeah, that thing gotta go up. It's like, look, when does it stay down here? Look, let's draw a line down here. Let's put a line there. Let's put a line there. All right, let's just drag this. When does this happen? Look, and it goes right back up. And then look at the time. From 5:45, and it started breaking back over at 6:05. 20 minutes? That teaches you patience, to me. Look, I'm still going back, bro. I still don't see nothing touching those blue lines. How far you want me to go back, bro?
Can't believe that Bitcoin just died that much right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm shorting Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin gonna fall even more, bro. Look. It finally hit this line, BW. The bottom blue one. And look what happened. Bloop, 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 bloop. You feel me? Look, it hit it right there. Look, this is a beautiful one. Look how it just died. Bullish divergent. Let's go look at the candles now. Let's go find the candles. Look at this bullish divergent, bro. The candles are flushing. And the reason it keeps flushing, why does it keep flushing? Because it's under the 50 mark of the RSI. That means it's in a downtrend. Flushing. What is your RSI doing? Running up. Your candles are going down, your RSI is going up. Boom, it hits the 50 mark, comes right back down, flushes. Let's look at this. Watch when it runs up. What you need is, I should show you that. What you need to keep in mind on these things, bearish. Once we get up here, this is what you want to hold. This is bad that it doesn't hold it, because it doesn't bring it back into an uptrend. It just goes higher to flush even more, right? So we want to look for when it starts to do, because all it's doing is playing down here. That's what it's really doing, right? And that's why you're seeing those flush. Let's make the candle smaller. Because we've seen the bearish diversion happen right here. Make the candle smaller. All right, boom. Now that just showed me how, damn, I'm dope as heck. How I just said Bitcoin is going to keep dropping. It will. It's going to keep dropping, but it's going to bounce. It's going to bounce. And it's going to come back up. And especially with the market opening tomorrow. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's perfect time. Oh, I'm gonna go to the chat, see some people ask some questions. Yeah, I'm waiting for that bounce, man. I'm just waiting for a bounce. And it's just like, what's his name? The new analyst, I forgot his name, but he does the strat as well. And you see how he was, he mostly just goes for calls because you could go for calls in a bear market. You just gotta know how to read the candlesticks, right? And just take it from a support to a resistance, get out your trade. You still like you could be a bull if you want to be a bull and just be a bull. Like now I don't look for puts, I only look for calls, or I only look for puts. It's just looking at your setups and only trading your setups. Look at all these bullish setups taking you right back, and then it gets bearish. It's just what turn do you want to take, or do you want to be somebody that just plays both sides, right? Let me chart these charts real quick because I already forgot we were here just talking. Oh yeah, I'll go back. I was on Oracle, right? All right, cool. Let's just chart this up real quick and then we could chop it up again. But y'all come on, meet yourself too. So yeah, boom, boom, boom. That's what I was doing. So I'll take this over to a 4 hour. Yo, wait, didn't BW said there was no pin bars? I see nothing but pin bars. Yeah. All right, so cool. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Found it.
You said what, bro?
No, I said I couldn't. I didn't know how to respond to it. And you're like, I'll probably find a pin bar, and I think you found it right there.
No, bro. I just love charts, bro. Don't take it no type of way. Somebody said
No, I love it. That's why I'm here to learn, and everything that
I'ma
like,
go
you're saying and
find it.
stuff. I'm trying to keep it like a sponge, you know.
Nah, big facts, bro. Dang, I'm kind of remembering your question. I can't remember it. It was
Well,
something
the
about,
main thing was that like I just
no,
feel like,
Morningstar and pin bars. You had a dope ass question.
oh yeah, I was trying to identify like because like on SPY it was like a daily. I said it was a daily pin bar, but I mean like is there really is there a difference between that and Morningstar, or yeah, Morningstar? And you said that-
Yeah. That's what the question was. Yeah, I answered it, but I'm gonna tell you what I feel like you was trying to understand too. So like, they're both reversals, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just one pattern is a 3-bar setup and you enter on the third one. You know what I'm saying? Using the second one as confirmation. The other one is just one candle setup where you're just entering on the next live candle waiting for confirmation, like break up the pin bar to the upside and taking the continuation to the upside, right? But there is a trick to all that madness. Like I gotta find, well, let me go to 4 hour. So it really just, it's not really. It all depends on where you're finding it, right? Like this pin bar or spinning top into this morning star, like look at the levels, right? From like right here, you see that that's a resistance, right? And that we try to hit at one point, we came back down, right? And you can see that. And then you can also see the bounces, like those are it falling down. These are going to be like bounces coming up from around here. So that's what helps me like with the decision more so like, okay, cool. We just broke over that. We already aggregated and tapped this and came back down. Now we're breaking it and just testing it to run back up, right? So in hindsight, I'm seeing it like that, but even when it's a brand new chart and it's doing this, that's also how I'm gonna see it because I'm seeing all of these tests and now we're above all of this. Like the candles right here, we're above all of this right here, right? And we're coming back to test it. It's just like that picture that I posted in the general chat, how you can tell a fake out from a breakout, how it tests your level and it bounces from there. It's
what do you mean by a 3 candle setup?
A Morningstar is a 3 candle setup, like the strat. A 3-2-2 is a 3 candle setup. 1, 2, 3. This is a Morningstar right here. I mean, sorry, evening star. This is a Morningstar.
Okay.
So the Morningstar is a 3 candle setup. Like, I'll take it over to the chart. A pin bar is a 1 candle setup. It's like a pin bar is this. The ref strat is, imagine it had a wick right here. Confirmation, breaking the high, even though it took out the low. Don't think of it. I'm not even trying to think of it like that. I'm just trying to show you the setup. Pin bar, 1 bar setup. You enter on the second one for confirmation. Morningstar is a 3 bar setup. You enter on the third one using the second bar as confirmation.
Okay, that makes so much sense now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that really helps. Now I'll be looking for that. I appreciate it. I couldn't tell a difference at all, but that like with that visual, yeah, I'll be looking out for that.
That's what's up, bro. I love making things click for people. Yeah, and then to just make it stupid and dumb and simple, is just knowing about support and resistance. Like, is this around a support, like catching the morning star? Is it like bouncing off of a support level? Like off of support being resistance, if that makes sense. Because that's what it is, right? You're on top of your resistance, your old resistance that's becoming support. And the same thing for the evening star. Like if you're seeing the evening star and it's at a resistance, like right here, this is an evening star at resistance right here. This 3 candle setup, 1, 2, and 3. You take it right here, right? That's your confirmation, but you take it on the 3 bar. I mean, on the 3rd bar. Look, if we go to the past, you see how this was a support, right? Which is also a resistance to these candles, and that's why I said came back down. Just like what I'm explaining with all of this, with it being support and bouncing. This is the opposite, hitting a resistance, coming back down to a support, coming back to his resistance to break it. It always tests first and goes down and fakes people out, and it takes some time, and then it boom. And then you're like, dang, man, I knew it was gonna happen. You just gotta have time on your contract and wait for the right setup. But yeah, oh yeah, so real quick, bro, because I know I'm charting this for you. To be honest, I wouldn't chart no. I don't even care about hitting all these targets and stuff like that, because this setup is so beautiful, bro. Dude, you see the setup, right? Tell me, BW, you see this setup, and if you don't, I'm gonna show it to you.
I just see that 50 fib thrown up there, and it's showing like a pin bar.
All right, so you got part of it. The 50, which is my entry, or the top of this pin bar right here being my entry. The setup right there, 322 Morningstar. 3, 2 down, 2 up, Morningstar. Look, right here. 3, 2, 2 Morningstar. You see the setup?
I see it.
And I have my 50 on this motherfucker, on this guy, bro.
See, the only issue is that I would probably put the fib on that candle, so I would have missed that. You get me? If I would have put that fib like on top of that 3 right there, and it would be under.
Yeah, you could do that too, though. Look,
okay. I just don't want to miss it because right there, I'm still waiting for it. But for you, you caught it already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's because I'm using bigger time frames.
Yeah, I have like the regular, not the premium, so I don't have like the extra hours. I just have like the regular 2, 4 daily, weekly. That's it. But
dang,
yeah, right there, you already got you got a head start right there. That looks good.
But wait, you can't put
I can't do like a 7-day. I can't do like, the 2 minutes or anything. I just have the standard ones. It's like 1, 3, 5, 15, 30.
I got you here.
Yeah.
Use trading views, but use this. Somebody had posted it and I didn't want to forget about it, so I dropped it in here. Stock training, I think. Somebody posted this in the general chat right here. I haven't used it yet, but he said this is a free trading platform. Yeah, let me click it.
Oh.
Not trading platform, charting platform.
Okay.
This thing be going slow when I have the zoom up and my camera, so just give it a second. Yeah, I don't use it, but I guess it was for the replay. That's what he used it for the replay. Okay. It's like if you
I have TOS where I can do replays. And I think they have multi time frames, but
boom. So use TOS, like it's just gonna suck because you're not paying for this, but it doesn't matter, bro. It's not about sucking, it's about finding a solution, right? Chart on and use TOS, and you see how I found my quicker entry. Yeah. Go to TOS, do that, and then just throw the levels on trading views.
Okay. There we go. You're right.
Yeah, bro. We always gotta find solutions.
Okay, so from just on the 4-hour chart right there, you see there's a possibility for it being above the 55th. That's already at your entry level. So if tomorrow it opens above that, and that first target, that white line is probably a target, right?
Yeah, is it a target? That white line? No, that's
green lines are your target, but you said
Yeah, this is gonna be my
A
target.
little extended, yeah, but
That's gonna be my target right there.
oh, okay. Take out the top of the candle.
Yeah, this is just the fib. When you don't see the white, you see how you see green right here. When you don't see
Yeah.
that fib on, and that fib is on something completely different. It's a different
Yeah.
time frame. I think I had it on a daily. Wow, she's on my daily.
Okay. So, oh, so when it's like when you're looking for targets, right? I know the daily looks different than when you had on the 4-hour or the hourly. So, would you take it on the bottom of the daily candle, right?
Would I tell you what puts?
No, the target would be. See that? What's that 4-hour? Why is that like a different than that daily? So, like so you'll take your targets on the 4-hour, or you wouldn't take it on the daily wicks?
I'm trying to understand your question. I wouldn't take my.
Oh, because like when you switch
Oh, I
to
see what you're trying to ask.
yeah, the green line's on a different spot.
The green line's right there on the 4-hour. On the daily's right here.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to. Would I take my target right here?
Yeah, because I'm saying it's like
Yeah.
you take it on the 4 hours, not the daily time frame, right?
I'm not. That's why me and you are clashing. And what you call it, picking each other's brain. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm not telling myself, oh, I'm taking the target on the 4-hour. Oh, I'm taking. These are just targets.
Okay. Okay.
It's because then I'm going to think of that time frame. I'm going to think like when you're telling yourself something, like that's why I be charting how I chart. And I be like, bro, I find my targets on different time frames and this because I don't want to subject myself to like, oh, I got to go to the 2-hour to find this target. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the 2-hour, I'm just getting more targets. Look, this is my entry, right? For calls, the 50 mark. Boom, I just found me another target.
Okay.
69.37 to take me to 69.92. If I want to trim here, I'll trim here depending on how the price is aggregating and what it's showing me on a smaller time frame, right? If I go even smaller, I'm going to find more targets, right? And I'm saying, look, I got targets right here. But it is not to say, it's just like when I was charting everything. I'm just entering this trade right here. I'm not about to take my profits right here. Right? That's just, this line is I want it there. I know it's a target. I know I should take profits there, right? But I know I'm more than positive going to have time on my contracts. And I know that I'm like, nah, we're still going to aggregate to the upside. We're breaking 50 mark on RSI. We're now starting to enter a uptrend zone, right? So no, I just want to see my candles holding this price and bouncing off to get to this one, holding the price and bouncing off to get to this one. I need to go to a chart that, but yeah. And real quick, so you can just take the picture. I will literally just trade this fib from the white line. This would be my entry, and I'll trade it up. I'll trade it up to his target.
Let me take a picture real quick.
Yeah. But remember, the red line is the entry. Red line will be entry for calls and puts. If it rejects to hold, to break and hold that red line, I'm going for puts.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then that also tell me I got a PMG straight down to the support to take it back up, to take it down there, take my profit and take it back up. Right, because if we're shorting and we get to the bottom of our targets and we're seeing the aggregation, look at how it takes out, this came down and took out their target and then retraced back up there. Took out target right here, then retraced back up there. So if it takes out target, what am I going to do? Short, take all that money, reverse into calls, and go back up here. Right? Oh, let me delete that. How can I explain what I was just explaining to him? I don't think I recharted this yet. This is what I be looking for, bro. All right. This is, let's put it on 5. It's perfect for me to explain it on here. All right, so, dang, I keep forgetting to turn this off. Let me lower this. Come here, little RSI. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's talk about it right here. Because it gave us outputs. When I put this out, this is what happened. It got like what you was asking about, how it got down. I still went for for puts. Took out targets. I didn't go all the way down though. I took it to this one right here. I didn't even get this target. Boom, I aggregated back up. I missed all that move, all that money, right? Because I didn't pay attention and I didn't chart it. It's not that I didn't chart it, it's just I stopped paying attention to it. And luckily I had my call entries alert still there. So it alerted me. I was like, whoa, I was on the phone. So I went and checked it and I was like, oh, it's time. Let's go get it, baby. So I took this one up. And as you see, I never took profit. This is just me telling you the truth. I didn't take profits there. My first take profits was like around here. And I didn't even draw any more lines because like when it's my chart and it's for me, I'm just gonna be looking. Set my alert, bloop, here's my alert, I'm gone. All right, cool. I'm staying in the trade or I'm trimming. It's either those two. When a target hits, I'm either trimming or taking profits, like all my profits, or I'm like, okay, I like this trade. I like how it's moving. We still bullish. I didn't check SPY and check QQQ. I done looked at the ETF of this sector and we're still pushing. We're good. Let me go ahead and set more targets to alert me to see if I want to take profits here or if I want to continue to watch this trade, right? And that's what happened. And that's what I mean by like having my lines, and even how I didn't delete it, this is still going to aggregate the same way. You don't see how it came, bounce off of the puts, took it to the calls, fake people out. Right now it didn't hit the calls again. Now we're bouncing on top of just calls. You can continue to bounce, take these call entries and take it up because this is still bullish. If that makes sense, very bullish. Check me out, check me out, check me out. Look at that. Why do I say it's very bullish? Because this is just a bull flag, pole flag. We're just flagging right now to break back up. Right, but I'm not in this trade anymore. I got out of a lot of my positions, even my long leaps, because I'm about to this week most likely. I won't be trading crazy because I have things that I have to do, and my emotions are going to be everywhere. But I know for a fact this week I'm jumping into leap calls and puts whatever the market's really trying to tell me that's going to happen. It's just time for me to start swinging long term again. Well, it's not like long term, but swinging again.
I'm definitely gonna be taking your signals. Yeah, I was thinking about like during this time, like to be taking shares, and if it's leaps and stuff, I'll definitely be watching the tickers that you're talking about. But I was thinking about adding shares like this next week.
Yeah,
and I think it's pretty low at a discount.
Yeah, thank you for saying that because I don't normally put those up. It's like I normally roll these stocks right here. This is my rolling forward strategy. But yeah, let me see. But I was supposed to look at SMH. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Moody, have we have they discussed the schedule for the boot camp, or is that
Nah, we haven't discussed the schedule just yet. Jordan, me and Jordan's gonna get together. It's just Jordan got something going on right now. I don't want to put his personal business out there. And that's why I'm on the charts with y'all all night right now. It's because my mom just had a stroke and she's in the hospital and I don't want to be thinking about that. And they still haven't discharged her. So yeah, it's just I'm bit like I'll be going over there. That's why I said I don't want to like I'm gonna be trading most likely, but I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, my emotions are everywhere right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nah, bro, you good? My mom gonna come up on top. I don't even like to think like that. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I appreciate you. So sorry, prayers going up. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Definitely. Let me get to these other charts though. Yeah, that's why I'm just talking and stuff, and I'm just like trying to get my head off of what's going on, and I just brought my mind back into that space. All right, let's get to these charts though. Oracle, you took a picture of that one, then we gotta do this one. I was about to look at SMH. Yeah, I'll track that up for myself later. Let me go back into here. Let me go back in here and read these questions. What was it? All right. I was looking at 152. Got you for calls. So Moody, just let's see what she wanted to see. 152, 152, 152, 152. That's better than anything. Just do it right, Moody. 152. All right, cool. So she wanted to answer her trade. Dang, I should have made this a horizontal one. Dang, that's 150. You need $2 extra. What you doing to me, man? All right, so you wanted to take calls around here. That's a good level. It's a nice bounce level. Yeah, I like that. All right, now let's go to small time frame. Let's see how sexy it looks for a call entry. Oh, yeah, I like yeah, most definitely. Yeah. That's just a breakout trade. 152 level. Just how you seen it, it's just a breakout trade. You see how it faked you out, came back down, faked you out right there, and faked you out. It's a good entry though. You just gotta watch it. Definitely. What will Moody do? Let's see what Moody will do. Today. Fibber. Stop telling me that. Wow. See, you see why I say your entry's like on point? Look at my 50% retracement. That would have been an entry for me. 152. Now that I know that, take it over to the daily. What we're looking like, same range. Boom. Gucci. Take it over to a 4-hour. Bong. Yes. That's a breakout trade. You could get in your trade earlier, honestly. This is a great entry for calls. You will want to see it retest this though, or breaking straight through it to go to 155. Let me get you right. Where's that early entry? Where's your early entry? Let's find it. See higher lows. Shit, you take it right here. Come on, man. Let me be great. There we go. You could take it right there. You can take it at 150 and get you a whole $2 move. So I would take it at 150. You can even take it up. You can even take it right there at 149, honestly. Because you see, I'm gonna teach you something. If you're watching this, I know you have to put your daughter to sleep, but you see that 152 area like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm seeing this on the chart that we just looked at. I believe it was the 4-hour. No, it wasn't. It was, what time frame was it? It was the hour. It's that little setup right there, right here. And it came back down. If it doesn't bear flag again, it goes right back up. So that's the setup I'm seeing when we was on this small time frame near the 5. Like that little setup, it's gonna go right back here, right? So you could take that, but to be safer, I'll definitely take it at where was we? 150. But you could definitely take it right there. Let's delete that. I won't don't. That's if you want to. But 150, I like 150 and 152. So how I like it is to play it to calls to 150, 152. And if you're day trading it like weekly, go ahead and cut. Take the next trade on 152 and take it for the next week or 2 weeks out. And you're good. They go out the money on them. Excuse me. Makes sense. That's what I would do with them. Oh, to about 155, right? Yeah, most definitely. Fire. Yeah, 155 and 155. You wait. I wouldn't even trade it. I'll trade it after I get confirmation above. I'll wait for confirmation above 155.01. What I mean by confirmation is my candle just holding, bouncing off of that. Why? It's gonna fill up gap. And have you noticed something? Have y'all noticed something? I'm very bullish. I'm extremely bullish. know what I'm saying? I'm bearish at highs. I'm bearish at resistance and highs. I'm bullish at support. All right, cool. This one's a really good one. This is really good. They're buying this up. I definitely would. Yeah, they're buying the fuck out of this shit. I wouldn't touch it though. Hell no, I wouldn't touch this stock. Whoever's at iPhone 29, if you want me like just if you want me to really chart this, let me know. But let me know what you're seeing on it, and let me know what you're looking for. This stock is in no man's land though. I don't like to trade stocks in no man's land. It has full time frame continuity to the upside. I definitely will wait. I definitely will wait for the drop because they're buying it up. So I will wait for people to be taking profits, and it's coming down like closely to like the weekly zones, the daily zones or monthly zones, and looking for calls again. Me personally, I just don't like trading nothing at unfamiliar territories. And what I mean by that is like taking you over, look, 3-month chart is in unfamiliar territories. Look at where the stock's at. It's never been up that high. I have nothing to chart it against. If I have something to chart it against, it's like super smaller time frames. Because look, the hour, I can just chart, as you see, I'm gonna just throw some levels in there. That's where I can chart to. After that, I don't have nothing to like. I'm just hoping. Just like we holding, baby. We holding. But yeah, but I like this. I like it. I just want to see a pullback. I freaking love this. Yeah, I really do. I just want this pullback. You see how you running up? I just want the pullback because most likely it's gonna break highs. It's gonna break all-time highs again, and then it's gonna pull back. I want the pullback because this is gonna go retarded, and it's energy. Oh, sorry. Stop. Delete. I'm trying to do something before I forget. ENPH, and I appreciate you. Nah, I appreciate you. Thank you. You see, I'm always learning from somebody. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you. Definitely know what I'm about to do here. I'm gonna watch you tomorrow. All right, cool. I want to know exactly what you do tomorrow. So I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm gonna put that right here. I want to see if you're doing this, if you're gonna break that, and I want to buy you anywhere down here. And I'll watch if you break down here so I can buy it. Yep, appreciate you, bro. This is an automatic, I just watch. I won't even chart it. I just watch them so I can catch the move. And this is what I mean by full-time frame continuity. They're buying the heck out of this stock, even the yearly, right? You know the yearly's up because you're breaking all-time highs. Let me go back to the stock. Boom. Hey, I appreciate everybody. I truly do. I just don't want to read it out loud because I don't want to think about my mom. To be out. I want to think about my mom. I just don't want to think about the situation. To about 155. Yeah, correct. Kind of want to scream happy, but I'll wake her laughing out loud. Boot camp helped me a lot, especially when we charted. Oh, snap, bro. See, I just talked to a whole bunch of people. I forgot that she was in boot camp. Let's go. Let's go. I love when I talk to people that have done things with me, like on the side or like one-on-ones, because like I love to see their growth and like, dang, man, it's unbelievable. Like that's fire, right? Like how you asked me and it's just like, damn, it's exactly what the hell he's seeing, like literally to the T. There was nothing different that I would have did on there. So it's just like, that's fire. Like I can't say nothing but bro, shout out to you. That's dope. And I'm saying, like how I tell people, I didn't teach you that. When did Moody was like, when was I right next to you like, yeah, and you do this and you do that and you do this? Nah, we just charted, we talked, and you put in the work. And guess what? It clicked for you and now you got it. But yeah, congratulations on that, man. I'm happy for you as well, Latoya. That's what's up. But yeah, anybody got any more questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, let me know, man. Did we chart our? Yeah, we chart our spot. And I'll take screenshots of it. Like, let me just pull it up. I don't even want to write it down. I'll pull up SPY so I can remember to take a screenshot of that. We did QQQ. We did NVIDIA. Yeah, but I know I'll put out QQQ and I'll put out SPY, those levels and those entries for anybody that wasn't on here. Another fire lesson today, Moody. Appreciate you, bro. Man, we try to do we try to do our best, man. We try to do our best. Yeah, but I guess I'll talk about it. But like, yeah, so like with me knowing what's going on, right, in my life, right now, there's a lot of great things. Like I don't focus on like my sister just gave birth, right, to my nephew not too long ago. I was in New York when it happened, right? So it's like I try to focus on like the positive things, and then I also focus on like, hey man, let me come into the Discord, let me come help some more people. You know what I'm saying? Just putting out more positivity and more positive things that come into my life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm putting out, and just trying to stay focused on, you know, on the end goal and continue to push forward, right? And not just like try to descend and like, oh man, this is happening, and man, the world's going to shit, and da, 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 man, if it's not this, or if I do that, then I just continue to cling on to more negative thoughts, right? And then what happens after that? I open my door to go outside, get in the car, whatever the case may be. Now I meet someone else that's on a negative vibration. It's just like, man, dude, like my car just blew up, and oh, now I'm here, man, for real, dude. And it's just like, oh, this is happening in my life. Then the next thing you know, you keep driving and you connect with somebody else on some more bull, like some more negative. I won't say bull, but some more negative stuff. And it's just like you cling to that, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't do that, and you're like, nah, man, look at all the great things that's happening in my life. Look at all the beautiful things that's happening in my life. You continue to stay happy. You continue to stay elevated, and you just connect with more positive things and more positive vibrations and energies. And that's how I look at it, you know. Look at all the beautiful things that happened since I did this Zoom. Yeah, I forgot to record part of it, but you know, I made some things click for BW. Shane over here going crazy, was trying to share his screen. And I mean, like a lot of people were able to take great things out of this. So that's the things I look at, and I just keep pushing forward. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, bro. But yeah, if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife. Facts, like the market, we find the solutions. Exactly. You always gotta find solutions. Always gotta find solutions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then what I also say is just like you gotta be, you have to be very oh man, he's so man, God is funny. He like the funniest comedian. You gotta be very, very careful what you ask for when you have faith, true faith, and will. When you know how to use your willpower for good, or when you just know how to use your will, you know what I'm saying, to do things, your free will, right? And the will within inside of you. Why? Because I look at all this like, yeah, things may be happening that I may not want to be in that situation, but I ask God for strength. I ask God for wisdom. So what is he doing? He's giving me strength and wisdom. How are you going to react to the situation? Are you going to react to your godly side and get this wisdom? It doesn't mean your mom's going to die. How are you going to react to this? You know, are you going to be patient? Are you going to treat people with kindness still? Or are you going to be an asshole? You know what I'm saying? It has to learn that lesson again. That's what I take, like, and that's why I don't know, it's just about positive mindset. I just love myself, so I won't allow myself to go down. And I know my mom wouldn't want that. I know my mom will want me to be happy. I know my mom will want me to continue to help others and, you know, help other people change their lives, right? Because that's what we did for our family. So yeah. But yeah, nobody got any questions, man. Yeah. I'm about to jump off of this. You're more than welcome, Tracy. Absolutely. You're more than welcome. Remember, don't thank me. Thank the Most High. I'm just a vessel. I'm just here to provide. I'm just here to be obedient and provide the information, and whatever God puts in my heart, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, peace out. Let me stop this recording.